Hi guys, so I wanted to show you today how you are going to get your argumentative writing that you've been working on in your Google slide into MyWrite, since you have a substitute today. So what you're going to do is once you finish all the components of your slide, you are going to go to Clever. So go to Clever. You're going to come right down here to MyWrite. You are going to open it. On MyWrite, you're going to go to your class. You're going to select your class. You've got to come up here to practice. And right here, it says Telltale Heart, Sane or Not So Much. You're going to select that prompt, and you're going to begin writing. You're going to give your story a title. And I'm going to put that, no, he's not crazy. Then I'm going to go back to my slides. I'm going to go first down to slide 9, which was my introduction. Remember, we wrote the introduction on slide 9. I'm going to copy it. So Control C, come over to MyWrite, and I'm going to paste it. Now, this is not how an essay should write. It shouldn't have all these spaces. So I'm going to have to come back up here. And I'm going to have to hit a tab because you indent your first paragraph. And I'm going to have to take my spaces out because you're not going to have those line breaks when you have a paragraph. And see, there's this weird space here. So I'm going to have to make sure that I clean up my essay when I copy and paste. So go back through there and make sure you don't have any weird spaces. Okay, so that's good. I'm going to come back over here to my slide, and I'm going to go down. I'm going to look. Okay, there's my body paragraph, the first one. Remember, I did my topic sentence on slide 11. So I've got to find my topic sentence, and I've got to copy it, and I've got to come over here, and I've got to paste it on MyWrite. It is not going to go with my introduction. The introduction is your first paragraph. Your body paragraph is in a separate paragraph. So you hit enter, you hit tab, and then I'm going to paste it. So that's my topic sentence for my first body paragraph. Then I'm going to go to my next slide. That was where I had my first piece of evidence. And I wrote my sentence with my evidence. So I've got to copy it. Go back to MyWrite, and I'm going to paste it. Go back to my slide, go to my next one. I had some more evidence here. So I'm going to copy it. I'm going to paste it. I'm going to go back to my slide. And then I actually wrote everything I wanted to on slide 13 instead of slide 14. Then I would go on and do the same thing for paragraphs 2 and 3 of my body. I would copy and paste back and forth until I get everything I want into MyWrite. Then once I'm done, I'm going to make sure that I either save and quit if I haven't finished copying and pasting everything and I'm out of time in class, or I'm going to submit it if I'm done copying and pasting everything from the slides. So remember, you've got to have paragraph 2 copied and pasted, which I haven't finished mine yet. You've got to have paragraph 3 copy and pasted. And then you also have to have your conclusion paragraph copied and pasted, and then put into my right before you submit it. But that is your goal today, is to finish your body paragraphs, do your conclusion, and then put it into my right and save it, at least save it. We will tomorrow finish my right, revising, editing, and then submitting it, I hope. So that's our goal. But I wanted to show you how to do it. Make sure you're very careful. Go to every slide. Make sure you copy and paste everything that you need before you submit it. On the conclusion, we did not have time to talk about that today, but in your conclusion, you want to make sure that you restate your claim or thesis and that you restate your reasons. So on mine, I'm going to restate that clearly the narrator was not insane. The evidence from the text shows that he had careful planning. And then I'm going to go back up and look and make sure I use what I had. So I'm going to go back up here to slide 4. And it said he had a plan and he admitted to the murder. So I'm going to go back to my conclusion. He had careful planning. So I'm going to change it. He was careful. He had a plan. Oh, undo. Messed up. He had a plan. And he admitted he committed the murders. This shows the reasoning of a sane person, not the thinking of a madman. Okay, so that's my conclusion. So then I would take this, where I clearly stated my thesis again. I clearly had my 3 reasons in there, and I had a closing sentence. I would take it over here to my right. I leave space because I still have my 2 other paragraphs I need to put in there. I would paste it in there. Because it's a conclusion and a separate paragraph, I need to make sure I indent it. And of course, I would paste it in there. And then I would submit it, see what my score is so that I can revise and edit. So that's your goal for today. Make sure that you get all your body paragraphs done, get your conclusion done, and start copying and pasting into my right today so that we can get this finished.